Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. Going with the brownie chant when you motherfucking 3-1. Shit. What it do, man? It's the real uncensored Browns fan. Um, I'm shooting this the day before the game. Game's tomorrow against the Colts. Baltimore's old team. I'm sure they appreciate we recognize that, since I always want to bring up that they used to be the old Browns and they got our fucking franchise, but we on the up and up now, so none of that shit matters anymore. So I guess I'll stop saying it. I know I've been said I would stop saying it, but like I said, it was the perfect game to do so. Yeah, man. Definitely don't know anything about this team anymore. I mean, I know they got Phillip Rivers, the Colts, I mean. I don't even know who on their defense anymore. I remember they used to have Malik Hooker and everything like that, but it's like we haven't played the Colts in so long. It's like, well, we played them last year, but it was a scrimmage though, so it's not the same. But as far as like game wise, I don't know what to really say about them. I mean, I heard they supposed to be doing nice. I don't even know their record right now, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. I probably should have did some research before I went on here, but this is my thing as far as what little drops and pieces that I got, that I think that how we can win this game again. Obviously, we're gonna stick to the run. Yep, big secret. Um, this game's gonna be easy for us, man. I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx them, but I think Phillip Rivers is gonna do too much. You know, checking at the line of scrimmage, us giving them exotic looks and things like that. Don't get me wrong, Phillip Rivers is like one of the best quarterbacks ever. One of the best quarterbacks to play in the game also, especially currently right now. But I mean, we gotta we gotta show him this dude his time is lost, and what he thought he knew about the Browns. Shit, you better forget about it. But I think everybody on notice right now. Everybody kind of taking us a little bit more serious. So everybody on watch right now. The biggest thing is, I think, is that we're gonna see who D'Ernest Johnson is this game too. Is he somebody that's gonna be able to carry our team with Nick Chubb down? Not saying he got to carry the team, because we still got Kareem. I understand that, but I guess like we gonna have to see is like, is Nick Chubb as valuable as he is, which I definitely do, or is it the scheme and the system, and really it don't matter what running back you have, you could just plug him in and let him go, as long as he can play the run, the zone run scheme. So we'll see that, coming in here tomorrow shortly to see what's up. I mean, I don't want to say like put all the pressure on D'Ernest. Like, it really ain't his game to go out there and try to do the most. I'm not trying to say that. It's just a lot of people probably gonna want to see. I mean, I always think Chubb is my franchise dude, regardless of whatever happened. He's my franchise, but nonetheless, this kind of can impact a little bit as far as like his contract situation, how much we gonna pay him, how much we quote unquote value him. But like I said, if it was me, just because of the character and the effort and the just the way he goes to work, you gotta give him that. And I know I shouldn't be having these talks, because the only reason I had these talks is because everybody talk about him. And like, even with the Baker, let's talk about that too. Like, even with the Baker thing, like, everybody makes so much pressure on Baker, you know what I'm saying, to are we gonna pick up his 5th-year option or something like that at year 3? And it's like why y'all talking about a 5th-year option And, like, we ain't even made it to the 4th year yet. We only in the 3rd year. Like, why is everybody so quick to, like, get that done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no penalty if you do or do not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could wait until after the 4th year, and then when the 4th year come, you be like, all right, we're picking you up for a 5th option. Like, what's wrong with that? I mean, oh, well, because you want to know if he's really your guy. He is our guy, but we not trying to focus on that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? We trying to focus on winning. Let's focus on that first before we start focusing on if we going to sign Baker Mayfield here for the long term. Yes, we should. You know what I'm saying? Why? It's because of all the reasons why I wanted Baker in the first place. Like, excuse me. Call it what you want. I mean, I get it. You know, he hasn't had, like, he played great, but he knows he leaves a lot on the table. We see it. He knows it. You watch the Browns, you know it. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of the biggest reasons why this team is making a pull around. I mean, you got to think about it. He's been our quarterback for, I mean, this is his, you know, going on year 3. It's almost 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? I think, once that team make it past week 4 or 5, that'd be like that'd be 2 full years, because you think his rookie year, he kind of came in like in the half of the season against the Jets. Then he played a whole full season last year. So then once he play past whatever these games is or whatever, I think make it past maybe week 5 or 6. I'm trying to remember when did he come in on that Jets game. I think that was like a week 5 game. And then that would be like, yeah. So yeah, I think this would be his full 2 years of being a starter. We haven't had that, and I don't know how long. You know, so I mean, I wanted to give him 3 years, but we know he didn't start a full season that year. So yeah, it would be 2 years regardless, because he had to play the whole season for it to be a 3 year anyway. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to the point is that this wouldn't have been able to get to where it's at without Baker, without his headstrongness. I'm telling you, any other quarterback that we would have selected in that draft, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold for sure, and Josh Rosen on top of that, our writers would have ran one of them to the motherfucking ground. And they wouldn't, I don't think any one of them would have known how to bounce back. I mean, that's a strong opinion on my take, but a hot take, if you will. But I honestly believe that, because, like, Baker was already headstrong. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't somebody that you really gonna knock his confidence. Yeah, he said, like, he lost a little bit of confidence here and there, because it's like the game gets hard to you. You be like, you start to really question yourself, like, man, can I really fucking do this? You know what I'm saying? What did I sign myself up for? But that was the reason why I wanted him, because I knew he wasn't gonna fold. I knew he wasn't gonna just give up without a fight, without, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to make sure that he gave his all first. And I'm not saying any of those other quarterbacks wouldn't have did it. I'm just saying they wouldn't have made it how Baker made it. Nobody can deal with that much shit, you know, that much, man, like, I guess pressure, if you will. It's pressure, it's doubt, a lot of people doubting you, a lot of people just writing you off. I mean, yeah, talking shit, you know what I'm saying? People say, oh, you're not that great, he's not that amazing, what does he really have? He doesn't have this, he doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the physical gifts. It's about what's inside, what's in that brain, what's in that head. And we know that he a gamer at the end of the day. Is he wants the ball, and he gonna work at it. And that's what we wanted. And to stand up to these people, because you know they always gonna have a narrative, is like Cleveland gonna be Cleveland, and he trying to tell y'all, no, this ain't that Cleveland no more. Get that out y'all heads. This is a whole different team, and that's what we needed. We needed him to try to turn the tide. Like he said, man, if anybody gonna change this franchise, it's gonna be me. But thank God he got all these great supporting casts, because it's not just him. It's definitely not just him. But you gotta take in consideration, man, the dude had fucking 4 different coaches already. You know what I'm saying? Between Hugh, between Greg Williams, between Freddie, now Kevin. Like, what did y'all expect? Y'all just thought he was about to go out here and like every system, like, oh, he mastered it in one day. One day he knew the whole system. Like, I mean, we know he had photographic memory, but shit. Them plays, them numbers, and all that shit, to remember all of them calls and everything like that. Shit. And mechanics, shit. Y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? For even putting that amount of pressure on him. And then want to compare him to the other dudes in the draft. Like, most of them dudes all had the same coaches besides Josh Rosen. And that was kind of shady how they did him. But imagine that if we would have picked him, and we probably would have did it. Anyways. Another thing is, it was like earlier this week, or like right after we beat the Dallas Cowboys. Michael Vick had a hot take. Now y'all know that I like the football because of Michael Vick, but he had some super hot ass take talking about we need to run the offense through OBJ, and a lot of other people were saying that too. But Michael Vick, like, he was very adamant on, didn't have no good points behind it. Sound like he was just talking out his ass. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to sound like he was right, but like at no point. I don't think even Nick Wright, I don't think nobody felt him. Nobody. He was trying to like piggyback off of Brandon Marshall, like, back to what Brandon said. Like, no, dog. No. Like, you lost credibility no more. You know what I'm saying? And if any guy don't need to be talking about anything about what dogs in them, nigga, it's your ass. You know what I'm saying? You leave these dogs alone. And it's just, I know I should have said that. I know that was a little dirty, but it was just I don't know, man. I was like, this nigga crazy, bro. Like, he crazy. He shouldn't be saying any of this. You know, run the ball through. We winning. Like, why change the winning recipe right now? You know, just for the sake, like I said, to please. No. For one player, we winning. And I don't understand why everybody always try to make it seem like a problem that this is how we're winning. That he's not getting 19 passes thrown at him and 19 targets or whatever and all of that. Like, we don't need to do that right now. And Baker's success and his growth is paramount right now. We don't want to just sit up there and then make him be on the hill and just throwing passes all day. It don't work like that because he got to get to know this offense first. Everybody do. I mean, but the quarterback specifically. So, like, everybody need to pump their brakes on that. Like, what you mad because he was you first say, oh, well, we need to involve him in the passing game more, but then you say, oh, yeah, do a couple of sweeps or reverses and stuff like that. Like, we did that. But it's not enough. I can't believe people be having, like, these takes like that. And I get it, like, that's what they call, like, a real hot take, but it was just making me angry because it's like, man, you think, like, Michael Vick would say some real shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like he just really just saying whatever just to cause a reaction, I feel like. Because, like, and then he was like, yeah, Brandon, me and you was quarterbacks and blah, blah. Like, shut the front door, bruh. For real. Because we could go back just recently. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I seen a video of him and Ocho Cinco playing a flag football game. And he was sticking up the joint playing quarterback then. Like, not leaving anybody, not throwing anybody open, missing passes. I'm like, see, like, and the only reason why you would think, like, oh, this is old Mike Vick, but this flag football, you can't just be scrambling now. Like, that shit's not fair. That's not fun. Like, we want to see you beat us with your arm, and you can't even do that, you know, in flag football. So, like, what years of age where you could be like, all right, I'm going to use my mind instead of my talent. So, yeah, he's still the one that made me like the game the most, but I'm kind of done with dude right now. Because that was crazy for him to make a take like that. You know, sit up here and try to shit on the way my team is winning. Like, oh, they not winning the right way. Like, kind of, who got a problem with the way that people win it? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is, like, winning not been good enough? I don't know, man. The world that we live in, I tell you. So yeah, man. I mean, as far as like the Colts going back to on schedule, on program, and stuff like that. I mean, we honestly, I think we gonna win. I honestly do because I don't really see it. Like I see us kind of like moving up. Now the only test that we gonna have for real is against the Steelers. That's it. Once the Steelers come around, you know what I'm saying? Then it's for real. You know what I'm saying? We beat them. Man, yeah. I think everybody gonna be on notice. But then they talking about they might not even play because of the 19 or whatever. So yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I definitely think we gonna win. What is the score gonna be? I have no fucking clue. I don't like to do that because I'm usually fucking off. And like I said, I'm not a gambler, so I don't like to bet on that type of shit. But they're making me proud. A real sense of Browns fans signing out. Peace.